Namaskaram. Welcome to Katha Mandalam's Story Saturday with me, Anagha Prasad. Like I told you in the beginning of this month, I'm going to narrate stories from different South Indian states. Last week, you missed it, is what you will be saying. Yes, because of Diwali, I thought I would narrate Narakasura's story and cut the flow of the folk tales. Have you all heard that Narakasura story I told you all? If not, go check it out after this story. It's quite interesting. So today I'm going to tell you all a story from the state of Kerala. This is a folktale that I read from the book Folktales of Kerala by I.K.K. Menon. Short story, interesting story, very nice story. Like all stories begin. Did you complete that? Yes, long ago, in a very small village in Kerala, near the district Thrissur, lived a old man, Gopi. Everyone in the village called him Gopieta, like addressing him as the big brother. Gopieta lived alone, quite old, but he was very happy. You know why? He had his Kunjumol with him, his baby. But you just now said he's alone. Then how come he has a baby? Well, this baby was somebody who came into his life very recently, a couple of years back. It was a yes, it is a goat. He got this Kunjumol when he had gone into the forest to collect some firewood. The baby was left alone. Maybe her mother was dead or she had lost her way. He picked up Kunjumol, got him home and tended to her like his own daughter. And as she started growing up, she started giving milk. And that milk of Kunjumol became a super hit in the village and everybody wanted to give that milk to their children. And that's how Gopieta started living happily again with some money. So that was his routine. Get up in the morning, give Kunjumol a bath, milk her, go deliver milk to all the people. Take Kunjumol along with a small packet that he would have cooked for himself. Go tie her to a tree, have a nap after having lunch, untie her, allow her to graze, bring her back in the evening, and his day was done. And he continued to live like that happily. One day, he took Kunjumol after he finishing distributing the milk. And that day, he had made puttu and kadala, the famous delicacy of Kerala. He had made it only for himself. And the smell of kadala was yummy. He wanted to quickly go to that tree and tie Kunjumol and have his lunch and have a beautiful siesta. And that's exactly what he did. Tied her, had his lunch, and went to sleep. And after some time, he got up. Ende Guruvayappa, Sandosham. I'm very happy. He got up and looked to untie her. There was no Kunjumol. Kunjumol was missing. He searched everywhere, shouting, Kunjumol, Kunjumol, Evadiya, where are you? Kunjumol was nowhere to be seen. Looks like he hadn't tied her tight enough and she just escaped. He was devastated. Did Kunjumol come into my life only to just go away like this? He just came back to the village and was weeping and sobbing and asking everybody, "Did you see my Kunjumol? Kando, Kunjumol na kando." Everybody said, "No, we did not." Ende Guruvarappa, Ende Bhagavane, Kunjumol, where are you? Are you okay? And in that despair, he just announced, "Anyone who gets my Kunjumol back, I shall gift Kunjumol to him or her. I just want to see my Kunjumol. That's all I want to do. I don't want anything else in my life." And everyone in the village heard whatever Gopieta had to say. Sobbing and crying, Gopieta went to bed. He couldn't sleep all night, just thinking about Kunjumol. Is she okay? Has she wandered into the forest? There are tigers there. Wolves. Well, let me not think bad. I'm sure Kunjumol will be okay, he said, and he tried to sleep. Sleep would not even come and touch the eyelids of Gopieta that day. He was waiting for the sunrise, hoping that somebody would get his Kunjumol back. Even before he could hear "Kukriko," he heard "Maa!" He just sprung from his bed, ran outside to see that his Kunjumol was back. And there was the tailor of the village who was with Kunjumol. He said, "Gopieta, I had gone yesterday to collect firewood to the forest, and I saw this goat just loitering around. She looked lost. I just got her home, and that's when my wife told me that it was your goat and you had announced that whoever gets your goat back, you're going to gift it to him or her. So shall I take it back? I thought I'll just show you that your goat is safe and I shall have it. And I've also told my wife that we'll have yummy mutton curry today." Inde Guruvarappa, my Kunjumol, mutton curry? No, please, I will not give it back to you. And he just dragged Kunjumol and hugged her and sat down there. "But you had promised in front of the whole village that you will give Kunjumol in gift. Give it to me, she belongs to me," said the tailor. Gopieta said no. And the tailor just shouted and screamed and got the whole village in front of Gopieta's house. And everybody said, "Gopieta, you have promised. You cannot go back on your words. You better give Kunjumol to the tailor." Gopieta had no other choice. He looked at the tailor and said, "Okay, but just one day, will you allow Kunjumol to be with me? Just today, please?" Okay. I am not so cruel to take away your baby. You can enjoy her for one more day. I'll come back tomorrow, he said, and the tailor went away. Gopieta was very happy to see Kunjumol, but then just a day he had to spend with his baby. The same routine he continued, but today he made sure he had tied Kunjumol very carefully to the tree, and he did not sleep and kept admiring his baby. Came back home, made Kunjumol lie down next to him inside the house, and he went to bed. Just before he slept, he got an idea, and then he slept very peacefully. Next day morning, there was a knock. He opened the door. "I have come to take your Kunjumol." "Give me, sorry, not yours, my Kunjumol," said the tailor. Yeah, I remember my promise and I shall give you. Don't you worry, he said, and went and got Kunjumol and made her stand in front of the tailor. "What is this? You are sending her with a chain also, is it? Well, yeah, but it's not an ordinary chain, huh? It's a chain with a small box. Do you see that? Ah, yeah, I see that. What is there in the box? And the tailor went close to the box and there was sound from the box. What is that? What is that sound in the box? Well, said Gopieta, that box contains a rat. And the rat costs 5,000 rupees. Kunjumol will not come without the rat. If you want to take Kunjumol, pay me 5,000 and take her. Else, Kunjumol will not come with you. What? I need to pay 5,000 for the rat? Is that what you say, Gopieta? Yes. That is what you have to do. Because I told you I will give Kunjumol for free and as a gift. I did not tell you that she will come with the rat. But that's how it is. If you want to take it, you take it. Else, it's left to you. And all the elders in the village who had assembled there looked at the tailor and said, sorry, we cannot help you. You want Kunjumol, pay 5,000, take Kunjumol along with the mouse. Tailor said, Nandri, henekku venda. And he went away. And Gopieta had his Kunjumol with him and lived happily ever after. So that is a very, very, very short story from Kerala and how Gopieta used his wit and presence of mind to have his Kunjumol with him. I'll again meet you all next week in Katha Mandalam's Story Saturday with a story from, which state is left? Andhra. Yes, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana or Maharashtra. I don't know which of the three. Wait and watch. I shall meet you all next week. Namaskaram.